Exciting day. For those of you that don't know me, I am one of the voices of the Major League of Monster Trucks. Chad Nicholson's my name. I live in California. And we'd like to ask before we get started this morning that everybody please check and make sure your cell phones, pagers, anything that makes noise is turned off. We also want to let you know that after the presentation, we are going to open the floor for a moderated question and answer session. Okay? So if you'd hold over all your questions, and after the meeting or after the presentation, you would keep your questions limited to the presentation as to the information that we're going to give you. I'm really excited about this. Motorsports is fairly new to me, and I am falling right into it. I love it. I think you guys and gals are some of the greatest folks that I have ever had the opportunity to sell and to work with. And this brand, Major League of Monster Trucks, is perhaps the most exciting thing that I've ever seen in my 18-year career as a professional announcer in all realms of sports. Today we would like to introduce the Major League of Monster Truck executives to you. First of all, to my right, to your left, President, Mr. Joe Froome. Vice President of Television and Licensing, Mike Weber. Vice President of Driver Relations is Deborah Maselli. Vice President of Operations, Rich Schaefer. Legal Counsel, Herschel Cobb. And our national sales team from Hobson and Associates, first of all, Tony Hobson and Jimmy Geislink. Live Event Marketing Directors, Dan Baus. And finally, from DGB LLC, Kelly Goldman, your staff and management of the Major League of Monster Trucks. I'd like to present to you now our mission statement for the Major League of Monster Trucks and our vision as we go into the future, beginning with 2008. The Major League of Monster Trucks is providing the highest quality of family-oriented motorsports events in the United States and internationally, where we are offering a superior family entertainment experience. We built the Major League of Monster Trucks into a brand name that is synonymous with the best monster truck events in the world. The Major League of Monster Trucks will continue to produce a product that is respected by audiences and the professional talent alike as an awe-inspiring, true racing competition. We are the next generation of monster trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the MLMT, Mr. Joe Froome.
Thanks a lot, Chad. We're going to get through this. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for your participation this first launch of the MLMT. All you teams have done a great job for us. The group of people you see sitting in front of you have worked countless hours to develop this MLMT brand. They're the foundation and the leadership of this company into the future, and we have a very bright future. Having said that, two of the things I want to talk about first is in 2008, all our events are open qualifying. 16 truck paid fields, open qualifying. There is one twist to it. Anybody that ran for us this year gets one provisional. Our provisionals are a little different though. How your provisional will work is if you don't make the field and you decide to use your provisional to try to get to our points championships or win money, the person who you bumped out of the field still receives their first round money. Your provisional will not pay you any points or any money till you advance to the second round. Due to the fact that we have a large points fund at the end of the year and a lot of money at stake, as well as the television product that will be talked about in a while, we feel it's very important to our product to make a provisional to where it doesn't hurt a team that can barely qualify, but it makes it very valuable to the team that tries to use it to further their spot in the standings. And it should play out for some real good drama. What I want to do next is turn this over to Mike Weber, and he'll go through the schedule with you guys.
Thank you, Joe. If you want to open the packet here to the centerfold, it's sort of the map of the United States. And we only have a couple things I want to say about our schedule coming up here. Obviously, we're doing big trucks, big tracks, and we're hitting the best motorsports facilities in the United States. This is a representation of what our schedule is going to be like next year. We're going to have 15 to 18 events, all at major motor speedways, very similar to Nashville, Kentucky, Texas, Vegas, so forth and so on. And at most of these speedways, we're going to be running at the big track, opposed to even the dirt tracks. or drag strips like we did in Memphis last week. It's been a very exciting opportunity to work with the tracks. We've been very well received at each of the tracks. They're excited about what we're doing, and it's really going to be a big part of why this series becomes so successful. It essentially is going to be pretty much an April through a late October season. Obviously, a lot more consecutive weekends in the summer than the spring or the fall. But this is a good feeling for it. By December 15th, we should have the final schedule locked down. Obviously, as you know, most of these tracks have IRL races in Cup, Truck, Busch, I guess it'll be nationwide races next year. So we're working through all their schedules and other type of events they had. So it's a real jigsaw puzzle, but it's really coming together. But the bottom line is every track's wanting to work with us, and even more so, every track that we've done an event with so far here in 2007 has immediately signed up for events next year, and that's probably the most ringing endorsement we can get from these tracks. And that's just been, well, again, what's going to make this thing work. We're real excited about how that's coming together. So it's going to be coast to coast, but obviously many of the events in the eastern United States, and some of these tracks are just built for us. Nashville being a great example, but so is Iowa Speedway, Milwaukee Mile. These are just really nice settings for us that will do real well. So look to get more information from us as we officially announce the schedule in mid-December. And now I'd like to turn it over to Deborah here to give her input.
Thank you, Mike Weber. Of course, I'm VP of Talent Development, and what that means is I'm here to help each driver as a talent to develop their needs with the public appearances, radio, and television. And everybody is a personality, and what we want to do is develop that as a character within yourself. And our competitor pre-registration will be online at MLMT.com starting December 15th. You may register in a year in advance. Your pre-registration season will be by February 1st of 2008. The deadline is 45 days in advance of each event. We also will have an official hotel at each event. An MLMT rate will be negotiated for the MLMT participants. This too will be available on the MLMT.com. When you register, a decal kit will be for each truck signed for 2008. The official MLMT decals will be for your trucks, your transporters, and you are not allowed to have any competing promoted logos on them. On your uniforms, they must not have any competing promoter logos, and we will provide the patches for you. At the end here, there will be driver contact information for your availability. All right.